Hey all, so today, the 10th of October, is International Mental Health Day. So finally, instead of having all these different national weeks and whatnot, we have a single day dedicated to mental health. Obviously at this point, after the last couple of years of countries trying to do their own little things, our knowledge on this has advanced drastically because of it. So these are actually really good days. They see a lot of people talking about and interacting and learning. So on that exact note, 4 months ago, obviously I told you all that I've got depression and anxiety, and I wanted to talk about one particular way that I maintain and manage this this illness as such. So in this light, I'm talking about how video games help me. So this one is I mean, I'm pretty sure some people are aware of this, others maybe not. But for me, I use gaming not as a complete escapism, but also a way to counteract some of the negative thoughts that come with depression, such as the whole "you're not good enough, you can't do this, why are you trying," etc., etc. Part of me doing the YouTube stuff is also for combating that. But from a gaming point of view, every one of those tiny successes, it's a complete fight against these negative thoughts. Puzzle games in particular are a great way of doing this because you're showing just how well and how quick you can solve these puzzles. It really counteracts when your brain is trying to convince you that you're an idiot and you shouldn't be doing any of this. Your action games, again, your ability to react with the timing and work through the game. These all work in counteracting this negative thought pattern. And interestingly enough, although I am using it myself, and my therapist from CBT also advised me of doing this, there are several papers online. Or I say online, there are several published papers in official scientific journals which are also talking about this. So I find this quite interesting. So one of them is improving late life depression and cognitive control through the use of therapeutic video game technology. Now, their one is looking more at not just what game genres help, but also looking at more, can they build a game particularly for treating depression, which I find interesting. There's another one which is Game Your Brain to Treat Depression, and that one is a little bit more towards what I'm talking about right now. It's about just the straight up what genres of video games work. Does it need to be a particular console? Does it need to be a particular frame rate? Do higher frame rates bring up anxiety or drop it down? That kind of sensible way of looking at it from an analytics point of view. Highly recommend trying to find those papers online. In the journals, they're not going to be free, so I just warn you now. This is one of the things about the publishing of scientific papers. Although they are completely accessible to all scientists, the general public do have to pay to gain access to this. So that may not benefit entirely to everybody here, but still I want to talk about it. So yeah, I got diagnosed with this illness over a year ago now, actually. Yeah, over a year ago, and therapy for me started almost a year ago, and that ended about 8 months ago. Yeah, 8 months ago. So for me, this is probably one of the biggest ways that I continue therapy, continue working on myself, because the thing with any of these mental health issues is you can't get rid of them entirely. You can only maintain and control them, and they're not always going to be able to be controlled. So for example, earlier on this week, the weekend, my anxieties, my depression have been quite peaked, and it's taken me quite a few days to bring it back down and maintain it. gaming being an app part of that method. And I have a couple of other methods which I'm happy to talk about in the comments below. Anyway, I don't think there's much else I can say about here. Just if you've got friends with any various mental health issues, it's highly important to try and support them as much as you can. But also, with any of the support that you're willing to offer to your friends and your family, you need to consider your own mental state at those times as well. And if you are finding that you can't commit to helping them out without hindering yourself, you have to consider that. And it might seem harsh to those who are going through a problem if they need you, but you're no use to them if you are not in a good place yourself. So just understand that when we come out of our issues, we tend to be able to understand and comprehend that, so it's not a problem. So I would always ask, always look out for yourself. Anyway, this has been another mini vlog from Geeky. I'm going to sign off here. Have a great day. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I really love it when you come and view. I really enjoy interacting with you all in the comments, so drop us a message. Let us know, do you have any interesting ways that you manage your own mental health illnesses, if you have any. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. So you've all been wonderful, and keep it geeky.